Hi. Welcome to the Voice of Lolo. Those will change to you. Those, I know you like my voice, but that's fine. You're listening to this to me. How has been your? How's been everything? Are you enjoying God? Because I started for me, I had. So, are you enjoying God? It's Friday again, and on today's episode, we'll be doing a music review. But before we get down into the song, I just want to ask, how do you judge the music? How do you listen to the music? How do you choose your song? I hope we know that lyrics are powerful, and as a believer, you're not supposed to listen to just any song or just any sound, because there's a way they stick fast to your brain, and there's a way that even beats, sounds, judge, like they just have a way of then to the mood, things and how you feel particular time. So I just want to say that what exactly or how exactly do you listen to music? How do you know that this is what I'm supposed to be, consuming at this time? So first off, I just want to say that as a believer, you shouldn't be listening to hip hop songs or worldly music generally, because I know. Because you're just not supposed to. You're just not supposed to, but let me just tell you because naturally these songs are not from God. The beats, the lyrics don't glorify God. They don't revive your spirit. There's a way that sometimes after listening to some songs, your spirit just becomes disturbed. And sometimes you listen to some songs and you become sad. I don't know. Are you familiar with Billie Eilish? Or Juice WRLD? I know guys are more familiar with them than ladies. But there was a time I used to listen to Billie Eilish. Oh, Jesus. Me, that's... I'm a sun male. I am melancholy as a temperament. So, and it is easy for those getting melancholy temperament to become depressed. One moment you're happy, the next moment you don't even know, it's like the world is against you. And then you not carry Billie Eilish and listening to Billie Eilish. Even Western should not be listening to Billie Eilish, because that your jolly good mood will spoil. She just make you sad. I don't even know. I don't want to sing this song right now because somewhere at the back of my mind, it's not like you're going to die and you forget. It's just like saying that we used to listen to hip hop songs before, and Holy Spirit took it away from us. Then suddenly you forget all the lyrics. It's a lie. Your brain can automatically forget. So yes, I remember. Consciously, I don't just sing it, even when I hear it, because she has a way of just making you sad and depressed. It's just like that. Sounds carry fire, they carry life, they carry light. So there's a way that if it's carrying a power of darkness, or it's carrying the strength through the dark forces, just so it's going to have an effect on you. It's going to have an effect on your spirits. So that's just about music and kind of music you should listen to, because honestly, and then there's one thing I want to talk about. I think Apostle Pamela Lazarus will say that sometimes the new genre of music that are coming up, where we have faster beats, doesn't mean that it's not inspired by God. Let's say, for example, music from cold out music or limo blaze, and you're like, these people, their song is not inspired by the lyrics, it's a lie. It's just because you're not used to that kind of genre, and that's why you're talking like that. It doesn't mean that it's not inspired by God. Are you telling me that Endose sings fast beat song like you say it's not inspired by God? Just because it is not slow and classic doesn't mean it's not inspired by God. And just because a song has Jesus in the lyrics doesn't mean it is inspired by God. Choose to judge. Hence it. I trust that any music you should listen to, honestly. Choose and judge by the Spirit, actually. And make sure that the lyrics glorify God and they build your spirit. It helps your atmosphere. And sometimes I don't even feel like praying. I'll just play some songs and suddenly I find myself muttering tongues. It's just it. Lyrics carry fire. So on today's episode and music review, we'll be reviewing the song The Supernatural Anthem by Stephen Hughes. I came across the should I call it thriller? Is it music? Very short clip. What do they call music? Oh my god, I don't know that. I should have checked. Okay, I don't know that, but you can tell me what it is in the comment section actually. So I saw the short clip even before the song was released. The song was released March 8th this month last week. So last week Thursday. So I I saw it before it was released. That was on Monday. And I was like, Jesus, I have to listen to this song. This song, like, just that short video I saw, I was already like, God. What's this? This is fire. I was already preparing my mind that. In fact, on Thursday, I downloaded it already. Look, I'm not fake. So, that's the title of the song, and that's the artist, Stephen Hughes. And the guy is very good, actually. He sings songs that spoil you to the place of intimacy. There's this song I also came across while downloading the Supernatural Anthem. Ololufe. Ha! Jesus Christ. That song, I feel like it's an old song, actually, that he rebranded. His voice, actually, has a way of doing things to the song. Because the song is Ololufe, of calling, my calling, my welcome. It's the normal song, but there's a way that I got that big. There's a way that the song was, it sounded different. It was just different. So the guy actually, he has a relationship with God, obviously. He does. Yeah, he does. So for me, my reaction to the music when I first said it was, what's powerful confession and declaration? How is this? Like, it was like, for me, it was like, what is this? What is it? What is this sound? My spirit was just revived. I was like, the declaration was powerful. Okay, let me read out the lyrics. It says, I am fire, I am light, I am glory, the supernatural. I have grace to carry fire, and I have fire to carry grace. You don't know how much what like this mean a lot to our spirits, to us generally, and we don't even know, because at some point I sang the song non-stop for days, and the following week we had a retreat. I don't know, it was the time I realized that it was the content and the music and the pattern that God has been directing me that made the retreat make more sense to me. Even though it would have just been any other retreats. I don't know, maybe I'll just be distracted again. But there's this confidence. You see, in fact, I'm sure the devil was scared. They didn't say we should pray fire for fire, or devil will stand for you. But there was this confidence and identity, like, I know who I am, but I came with that. I'm sure the devil was scared. They won't go now. He was very scared. Because I was like, do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? Do you know? Hell, you don't know. Okay, come. So there's a way that all these kind of songs that in its way, it was bold declaration. I want to thank God that was speaking to me so far this week. After the song, or even before the song, I don't know. It's the power of declaration. It's the power of declaration. Yesterday, I went for a program, and it was the pastor in charge was also talking about something along the line of declaration. He was sharing scriptures to tell us, open to Isaiah 55 verse 4. Now read it out, and then start praying it intentionally into your life, like holding God accountable to His words, kind of thing. Declaring these words back into your life, not just reading it like no more words. And the Bible says that His words shall never return to Him void. So it's going to do it. So, and there's a way that when we confess things, it has a way to invite the spirit of those words on our life, which is why lyrics are very powerful. And I like the fact that at the beginning of this song, Stephen Hughes said something. He said that sounds are vehicles, and this one is taking us somewhere. He got that revelation from God, because what he means sounds are vehicles. They are indeed vehicles, and the song was taking us somewhere. It did take us somewhere. So it's actually true for even every other song. Sounds are vehicles, and it will always take you somewhere. Either takes you closer to God, or takes you far away from God, takes you into a deeper place of depression, or a better place of joy. That's just it. So for me, I love the declaration and the affirmative confession of the song. It was this identity affirmation of fire. Like, there's a way you be singing the song where you're listening to the song that you're like, yes. When I was listening to the song, the first song, when it finally came out, I was just like, devil, you have lost. Did you see the way I was praying? The song is not chant kind of song. It's not the song you play to pray. And it's not also the song you play to dance. But it does invite the dance of the spirit, because there's a way you're saying it and you're moving, because it actually does revive the sound, the dance of the spirit. Actually, it does revive the sound of the spirit. And then the vocals, I told you before, the guy's voice is good, it's good. The vocals are top notch. The instrumentation is also good. The chants, I don't know. I love chants, not all the time though, but then I like chants. But there's a way that sometimes I'm like, just give us sound, like, just give us beat. You don't really need to pray in tongues for me to pray in tongues. I don't want to be distracted, and I don't want to by any means get confused by your tongues. So please leave me. Just give me sound. I'll pray, or I'll flow, kind of thing. But for Stephen Hughes, he was actually speaking in tongues, but his tongues was, it's giving this to Philo Sunday tongue. It was actually charging you to face the enemy boldly, to like affirm your reality. I have fire. I carry grace. Like, oh God, you really need to listen to the song if you've not listened to the song. Like I said, it's supernatural anthem. Even the song said, the title anthem, it shows that it's something you pledge, you confess, you declare. Anthems are declared. They're not even declared. Declaration. So, in fact, the guy really caught the song. Oh God, honestly. So that's that. Then moving on. Musics that I think I've listened to that sound like this one. I think it should be Lorenzo's Confession. Oh God, you see that Lorenzo Confession is another thing for another day. Because when he was saying, it's not even a song, it's just plain confession, like positive affirmation. I bring my body under submission to God. My body does not dictate for me. My body is a temple of God. That was what they were saying. But those things, they have something they do to your spirit, honestly. Because when you are praying and you begin to get tired, you just hear me saying, because I've listened to those things and somewhere at my head is ringing, I'll just say, my body does not dictate for me. It's not you that will tell me when I have to stop praying. You are not tired. You're not tired, so continue. And I praise for that. Honestly, these songs are vehicle. These sounds are vehicle. And they're taking us into deeper relationship with God. So, and one other song that I think revives the dance of the spirit is by Pius Adeniyi. I killed my son so of course it thinks that's funny. So, and it was this song, it's the sound of victory. Hell, it's 30 minutes. You will dance. See, you will dance in the Holy Ghost. It's not dance of, it's dance that you've not seen yourself dance before. It's not the dance of they are listening to what's it called? One of these highlight songs by who sings highlight? Someone that functions and make it dance. Maybe like Takit, Great Man Takit, or maybe songs from who else do I know? Tim Godfrey. It's not that kind of dance show. This one was dance of the spirits that you don't know where the steps are coming from. You don't know that you're dancing. So I think you can give that a shot. So, but generally, I just want to say that sounds are vehicles and they are always taking us somewhere. It's good to affirm and declare your identity so that even when you are scared, you just remember that I am fire. Oh, this guy's not supposed to scare me. You get. So that's all on today's episode. I hope you have a beautiful weekend and I hope you enjoy the presence of God. Bye.